Welcome to our podcast, 饮水思源.
I'm Vita.
I'm Peter.
I'm Zach.
I'm Claire.
Okay, our theme today is interpersonal relationship. Speaking of interpersonal relationship, the school is a good place for interpersonal communication. What kind of story does everyone have?
Oh wow, indeed, the relationships of high school students are really much rich and very interesting, especially the romance.
Then who want to start?
Oh, it's alright.
Not here.
Then I'll start with my phone got stolen.
Oh, that's fucking interesting. Goddamn!
Once upon a time, I had a very close friend who knew my phone password because we were so close to each other. One day, he took my phone without telling me and leaving me searching frustrated all day long. A week later, I saw him with a phone that has the exact color and the scratches and the dents as the same as mine. So I used a silly reason to borrow it and check its IMEI code, which each phone is different, only to find out it was indeed my phone. Later, I confront him with our parents by our side, and he confessed to steal my phone, claiming he didn't try to prank me because I left it in the restroom. He never returned it because everyone knew my phone was missing after the break, so he was too afraid to give it back. Moreover, he deleted my data and pretended it was his own. Although I got my phone back, but the data is gone, and I told him to pay for the phone case and the screen protectors, and etc. And I sincerely regret that I didn't demand for more money, but it's too late now. Looking back, his excuses and actions made me feel disgusted and sick. And it's too late now to do anything about my stolen phone or the wallet.
Oh. Your wallet was also stolen. I found only your phone was stolen. This is called first to experience the real light of this society.
Anyway, about the wallet, it happened during the school fair on Saturday. I originally planned to put the money in bank after the fair finished, but in the morning he walked towards me and checked my wallet, knowing I had a lot of money inside. When I returned at noon and with drinks, and after I finished it, I went to watch the clubs. And after I get back to my desk, I found my wallet missing, and he even tried to help me search for it. And after 2 hours search, I didn't find anything. And in the next Tuesday after school, I, and our mutual friends were chatting. When I mentioned about my wallet, he suggested searching places I haven't looked before. And the first place was the restroom. And the three of us went there, and after checking the toilet area without luck, he immediately suggested me to look under the sink. That's where I found it. My credentials were there, but the money was unsurprisingly gone.
Oh, so he also deliberately guided you to find your wallet. What a good person.
It's funny. Then I want to tell the story of my ex-boyfriend. It's my first time to fall in love. Super young. I used my cuteness when I was still in high school. A boy with a kind personality fell in love with me. I didn't expect the decision to have a boyfriend before the school test would affect my study. He used some tricks to make me get close to him. Later, I also got sick. When I was sick, I happened to teach online and I had a lot of time to communicate online. Later, I confused to be Gator. At that time, I told my friend that he was happier than me. After nearly 6 months of happy days, let's go out and study together. But then my illness became more and more serious, which serious effect and break up later. Well, I really cried heartbreaking. At that time, I would feel the feeling of heartache. Do you have this feeling?
No. Yes, yes.
Later, it took a long time because I went to the doctor to treat it slowly. I have treated a lot of better and made a new boyfriend. Thank you very much for the experience given me by my ex. Help me find out my old problem and I can correct them it in the next time. It is sweet with the current petition, or do you want me to shine with him?
Oh, I also have a really bizarre story. There was a senior who suddenly confessed to me one day and asked me to accompany him to the convenience store. I was so taken aback that I couldn't even respond, so my friend ended up agreeing on my behalf. But I had no clue who he was. After school, he even gave me cookies he made in home economics class. Anyway, it was later through my friends that I found out he genuinely thought I agreed to date him. After explaining things to him, we never contacted each other again. So I guess you could say that this relationship lasted only a day. Kind of pathetic.
True.
Damn. Okay, it's my turn. A little bit long, so it's kind of embarrassing to talk about it, but it's okay. Let's go. Yeah. In my freshman and high school years, I took piano lessons. The lessons were held in a small room, each with a different teacher between classes. We'd often see the student before and after us on time. One time in my high school year, during the young fall period, I had piano lessons every week at 4:30 for an hour and a half. Because of the schedule, I know the student before me was a piano tutor. The teacher always praised his playing and encouraged me to learn from her. He wasn't just talent. She wasn't just talent. She was also, well, really pretty. Her sun black hair danced along with the melodies. Her fair hands gliding gracefully across the keys, creating beautiful, soft music. I enjoy listening to her playing, sometimes even arriving early just to hear her music. I admired and was curious about her, maybe even had a bit of crush. Months later, my piano skill improved, and even the teacher noticed. He said my playing was such close, softer as the previous students, yet it had a own strength. But then he joked, feel like there's a little bit of romance in the air, which made me blush. But the real surprise came later, after one class. At 6 o'clock, I saw her leaning against the door. I was shocked and thrilled. The teacher explained, "Oh, I forgot to mention, she wants to talk to you." I feel like the luckiest person in the world. We end up chatting in the music room. At first, it was awkward small talking about practice time and some entrustment. But then we found the common ground. We talked for over an hour, mostly about classical music, which was very great. After that night, our relationship grew, and we exchanged the contact information. We chat every day, mostly about music. And then, about 1 month later, she dropped a bombshell. Damn, really big. She told me she's a lesbian. She initially talked to me as a friend, but over time, she realized she feels something, just a little bit, maybe a little bit of love with males and females, like romantic feelings toward me. And after getting to know me better, she felt comfortable to tell me.
So you almost made her to like boy again, right?
Yes. But
No way.
no way.
I feel bad for you for not having a girlfriend.
I want to cry now.
So our podcast is the end of
The end of the show.
yeah.
And thank you guys for listening.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.